Tesla stock plunged today after Elon Musk announced that he was starting his own political party. Shares closed nearly 7% lower. President Trump wrote a lengthy social media post in response to Musk's decision. He called the Tesla CEO a train wreck and accused him of going off the rails, in his words. Musk launched the America Party over the weekend, writing on X that it would, quote, give you back your freedom. Musk had previously vowed to start a party if President Trump's domestic policy bill became law. Musk has criticized it for being too expensive. James Fishback is the CEO of investment firm Azoria, and he calls the America Party a ridiculous stunt. No, but tell us how you really feel, James. Why? Why is getting involved in politics right now that ridiculous, especially given the fact that Elon Musk had success, right? MAGA might have been a masterstroke for him until he decided he wanted to break away from it, and the president. A political party for the coming midterms, it might bank him more political currency, right? And help his companies.
Well, I do not see it that way, Paula. Good afternoon. Look, the truth is that Elon Musk has not had much success in politics. 6 months ago, he told the entire country he was going to deliver $1 trillion in Doge cuts. He came nowhere near that. The most recent number was about $150 billion. And meanwhile, President Trump just signed into law the big, beautiful bill on Saturday. What did that do? It actually delivered $1.2 trillion in spending cuts, not to mention record tax relief, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, as well as a sizable investment in border security that can stop the human trafficking, drug smuggling, and all sorts of shenanigans that are happening at the southern border. And so I encourage my friend Elon to focus on Tesla, on a company that he has been an extraordinary leader at, whether it's robo-taxis, the Optimus robotic system, or FSD. That's where his time and energy ought to be spent, not trying to sabotage the President of the United States with a political party that does run the risk, Paula, of giving the Democrats the power again after the 26 midterms.
Now, in terms of stepping away from the politics, though, for a moment, if you're an investor, as you are in Tesla, what's worse here right now? The fact that Musk is clearly still steeped in politics and distracted by it, or that the friction with President Trump could really mean that the policy decisions will handicap Tesla in the months to come? They probably are already handicapping Tesla and even his other companies.
Yeah, that is a great question. This really ultimately comes down to something called opportunity cost. What is he giving up as Tesla's CEO by now being the full-time leader of a third party that serves the entire nation? The candidate recruiting, the training, the media, the travel, the logistics that come with all of that, that would come at the expense of Tesla's employees and shareholders. He is a full-time CEO. The CEO of NVIDIA is not running a political party. The CEO of OpenAI is not running a political party. Whatever you think about their own political views, they are not dedicating their precious time, energy, and resources into a national political movement. They are focused on their companies, their employees, and their shareholders. If Elon Musk wants to burn his own money starting the so-called America Party, he's free to do that. He is not free to drag shareholders like us down with him. You brought up Tesla stock earlier. As we speak, it is down $70 billion in value. Only about $9 billion of that is down for Musk. The other $61 billion those are losses being incurred by shareholders all across the country. We did not sign up for this. I wrote to the board this weekend so they could have a meeting with Musk immediately and clarify what his political intentions are.
So I want to get to that point, though. As an investor, what can you do about it? The board hasn't necessarily done anything so far.
Well, not yet, they haven't. The board is just getting back from a long holiday weekend. Robin Denholm, the chair of that board, needs to very seriously have a conversation with Elon Musk about what his responsibilities to Tesla are going forward in light of this ridiculous political stunt known as the America Party. My advice to her and to the rest of the board is convince Elon to return his time, energy, and focus to Tesla. That's where he can have the most positive change on the country, whether it's robotics or autonomous driving, and not to try to sabotage the President of the United States, who is doing extraordinary work at this time.
So what are your predictions if he does go ahead with the political party? I'm very curious to what you believe will happen to his businesses, including Tesla, if he decides he's going to devote all of this time and attention to this leading up to the midterms.
Yeah, sadly, the stock price is going to be capped in the near term. It's not going to be able to achieve its full potential when Elon is distracted by other matters. He obviously has time at SpaceX and at XAI, these other companies, but remember, Paula, those complement his work at Tesla because they overlap in the fields of AI, engineering. Nothing about a political party overlaps with the extraordinary work that Tesla is doing in autonomous driving or in robotics. And so right here, right now, Tesla stock cannot go up meaningfully if Elon is going to dedicate his time and attention to a new political party.
James Fishback from Azoria, we'll have you back because it'll be interesting to see when push comes to shove if the board or shareholders indeed have any say over this whatsoever. Appreciate your time.
My pleasure.